What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Kyle. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can play with Paolo Banchero in NBA 2K22. Now, some of you already know he is already in the game, and that is on the My Team side of things. If you do play My Team, you already know you can buy his card in the auction house with your My Team tokens. But what if you don't play My Team? I have another way that you can play with Paolo Banchero. Now, what you need to do is you need to go down here to MyNBA and you need to start you up a new season. So what you're going to do is you're going to start a new season, and you can tweak this however you want to, set up the different options however you want to. But what you want to do is you definitely want to make sure you toggle on custom roster. So after you toggle on custom roster, you're pretty much good to go. You can pick what you want to start from in advance, and then you want to go over to user created roster. Now what you want to do after that is you can pick whichever roster you want, but you want to do some variation of like a early 2K23 roster, or a roster that has the rookies from this year's draft on it. So if you're on PS5, you'll see these same options. You could download NBA 2K23 early, this roster right here by Clutch. You can go ahead and download this roster. I'm sure there's variants for the Xbox side of things, but once you do that, of course you want to go ahead and pick the Orlando Magic, and then you want to advance. So after you get into this, you can pick auto generate, or you can load the next year's draft class on here. But after you do that, you'll already have Paolo Banchero on your roster. You can go to the roster and you can see he's right here, but this doesn't really look like Paolo, and I'm not sure the stats are probably pretty good considering somebody did create this roster and it has a lot of downloads. But you can go a step further and make this more like Paolo. So what you want to do is you want to go down to edit player, and then what you want to do is you want to scroll down to import player DNA. Now after you get here, you want to go on load/download NBA player DNA, and then you're going to click search. After you get to here, you're going to search by online name. This is for PS5. So what you want to do is you want to type in Shady Mike Gaming _. Type in Shady Mike Gaming _, and right here he has the player DNA for Paolo Banchero. And quick shout out to Shady Mike Gaming and all the other people involved who created this player DNA, because they put a lot of time and effort and energy into creating this to make it as realistic as possible. So you can choose what options you want. You can do appearance and attributes. You can do one or the other, but I would say do import appearance and attributes. So you see our player changed, and it looks a little bit more like Paolo. You know what I'm saying? It's not an exact match to what his scan looks like in NBA 2K22 over in My Team, but you know, it's close enough. So you know what I'm saying, they got really down into the details. They went in and they did accurate accessories for Paolo. They did accurate tendencies, accurate attributes. They even did this man's hot zones. Like he looked up real data, and he got his actual hot zones and put them on this player DNA. So it is definitely a good representation of Paolo Banchero, and you can even customize this however you want to. You already know Paolo switches up what he wears, so you can change his tights, his short length, all of that. And you know what I'm saying, they just pay great attention to detail, man. Paolo has that yin yang tattoo on his right arm, and he even put that on here and tried to get his tattoos as realistic as he possibly could with everything he had available to him in 2K. So that is how you get Paolo Banchero. You can, like I said, you can customize this however you want. You can go to the appearance, edit whatever you want. I personally edited the hair because his hair is longer than this. So you can go in right here, edit the hair, and then just make the length super long, because you know what I'm saying, he has a long hair in real life. So yeah, that is a cool way for you to go ahead and import Paolo Banchero, and then now you have your own personal Paolo Banchero in MyNBA. Now you can even customize the shoes that he wears. He switches up his shoes and all that. So if you want to customize that, you can. But that is how you go ahead and import the player DNA over in MyNBA. And if you want to take this even a step further, instead of, you can do it however you want, but if you want to play with the whole Orlando Magic, or you can even do like a my career kind of thing and play with just Paolo, you can go down over into the settings over here. You go into the settings, then you go down to position, and then here's the player lock option. So you can put this right on Paolo right here, and then you can go ahead and play however many seasons you want with just Paolo, and kind of have you a Paolo Banchero my career. So that is how you go ahead and import Paolo Banchero into NBA 2K22. I hope this helped you guys out. Be sure to like the video if it did, and subscribe if you like this kind of content. And as always, be sure to stay safe out here, and I will catch you guys with the next video. Peace.